Thank you. Thank you, St. Louis. It is great to be here in St. Louis. I'm here for your Provel cheese, which I don't know if that's cheese. No, it's cheese. Let's ask the government. Is it cheese? It's cheese stuff. It's food stuff. I'm excited. After the show, I'm going to have St. Louis pizza for the first time. And I have to tell you, I'm a little nervous because people hate it. There are foods that people have strong opinions for, but it's usually for the food. But I've had friends that get angry about St. Louis pizza. Oh, I hate that. Like it robbed their grandma or something. I think it's just pizza from St. Louis with its fake cheese. We're going to kick his ass.
Hi, everyone. My name's Jim Gaffigan, and I am about to try St. Louis pizza. Now, I've never tried St. Louis pizza, and I should tell you, in the pizza battle between New York style and Chicago style, I tend to be Chicago style. I do like New York pizza. I even like Detroit pizza. There's a unique, different pizza. But what we're going to try here is Emo's pizza, which is the quintessential St. Louis pizza. People feel very passionately about this. Even people from St. Louis are very defensive of it. Like John Hamm, who's a friend and my stunt double actually. He loves St. Louis pizza. I've heard you either love it or you hate it. So, what you have to know, St. Louis pizza is not like any other pizza. Mainly because it's got a different type of cheese, Provel cheese. I'm not gonna act like I understand what that is, but I think it's a combination, some unholy mixture of provolone, Swiss, and I think cheddar. And I'm very white trash. It seems like kind of something, why don't we just mix them together? I'm about to try it, but supposedly it makes the cheese chewier even at room temperature. Do I sound like I'm talking about? I know what I'm talking about. I'm not. All right, so here is one of Emo's. So I asked for what's the most classic, and this is, I think, the everything
deluxe.
Deluxe. This is the deluxe pizza, and then this over here is the Meat Lovers pizza, which I believe has bacon, sausage, pepperoni, Canadian bacon, which is just ham, and then American Jesus-loving bacon. I don't know what's in there. There could be human flesh in there, but I'm gonna eat it anyway, because I do that, and you could tell people to subscribe, or you could subscribe. I'd rather have you subscribe than you tell people. And I'm nervous. It looks like a thin crust. Okay, here we go. This reminds me, I grew up in Northwest Indiana. It's very thin crust. It's paper thin. That's good. That's got some spice to it.
Cover all 9,000 taste buds. Aerate it. Warm it up. That's a 10.
All right, so this is the deluxe. There's a lot of different slices here. I would say that piece was Meat Lovers. I mean, I know it might surprise you, but I do eat meat. I know a lot of people wouldn't think that, but when we order pizzas, because, for my wife and maybe her family, we'll order 80 of them, right? And there's always some people that are like, I want the veggie pizza. All right, here. That's not bad. I mean, it reminds me of, at Domino's, they have that super thin crust. I know no one would ever admit to ordering Domino's. I've never ordered Domino's. I don't know what Domino's is.
I just cannot bring myself to enjoy Domino's pizza. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Dusty.
but I've heard that they have a thin, very thin crust. And that's what this reminds me of. But it's pretty good sauce. Pretty good sauce. It's very thin. It's totally different from New York or Jersey style.
Hey, I'm from Jersey. Don't insult me or I will gut you.
And obviously different from Chicago pizza, which is like the opposite of this. It's almost like St. Louis is like, oh, Chicago pizza is really fat, so then we're gonna do the thinnest thing. We're gonna make up our own cheese. That's how people in St. Louis talk. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, it's good. It's almost kind of like, it's so thin. Like, it's almost like they're like, you know what? Is it still thin? Like, that's like what one of the things they were working towards. We want a pizza that's thin. Even if it's vegetables, can you make it flat? Like, it literally, was someone sitting on this pizza? But it's good. It's good. Is it gourmet? I don't know. I think that, like, if someone told you this St. Louis style pizza was, oh, this is the style of pizza in St. Louis, Garabagno, Italy, you'd be like, oh, the St. Louis Garabagno pizza. Because it's unique and different. And the cheese is like, you can taste that grilled cheese kind of thing. I mean, I'm obviously not going to eat too much because, you know, I don't want to feel sick. But, you know, maybe some of it is, it's not that I'm hungry. I just don't want you to be watching something and be like, oh my gosh, he's not even eating. Eventually I'm going to stop. You know, I'm not gonna overdo it. I should finish this area. It's just a weird shape right now, and it's like, to look sloppy. You know what I mean? And I'll just take off this edge. This doesn't even count. This is like barely. It's like, how many slices do I have? I don't know. What is this? That's really good. My wife sometimes will be like, do you even think about what you're eating? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not gonna overdo it. All right, I'm gonna stop. I should stop right now. I'm just, you know, I'm gonna stop. All right, I didn't stop. But the thing is like, I just did a show, so I had a lot of energy. This doesn't even count as. I just don't want it to go to waste. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm done. Justin, yeah. Do they make toasted ravioli and Eli?
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, they do.
I should probably try it. You know.
I just got an order.
I'll just see what's in here. Styrofoam is very interesting, right? Because it's like, like 20 years ago, people were like, McDonald's, stop using styrofoam. Stop using styrofoam. And McDonald's like, I'm sorry, I'll stop using styrofoam. But everywhere else is like, yeah, but we're still using it. Toasted ravioli. This is my second toasted ravioli review. That's not a sign of a problem. These toasted raviolis have traveled. And so they shouldn't be the same as when you get them at the place. It's good. You know what I mean? It's like, obviously I don't. Should I have another one? Well, there was only like 2 toasted raviolis in there. Obviously I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna finish it. Oh, how many were in there? Like 2 maybe, or 3?
10.
But they were smaller than. All right, I'm done. Should I try that gooey cake? Gooey butter cake? I mean, you know, it's like, it would be rude to come here and not try it. All right, so this is the St. Louis gooey butter cake. This is from Russell's on McClendon. Now, do I just eat it like, look at that. So supposedly, this cake was invented by mistake, as are a lot of food things. Should I? All right, you know what? I mean, do I eat it like this? I eat it like pizza. Is this St. Louis pizza? Okay, here we go. Okay, well, yeah, wow. That is, you know when you bite into the Valentine's candies and you finally get a good one? You're like, wow, that's what this is times 4. Like, I feel as though that small part that I ate, like, was sugar smashed together. All right, I'm gonna stop. God, this should not be around. This feels a little almost like it should be illegal, right? Like there's something It's like as good as a candy bar. I'm not gonna eat all this. Wait a minute, what's in that box? Come on, look at this. I mean, what are these people doing? There is something about St. Louis that feels very southern, and this feels like you know how pecan pie is like amazing, but you're like, wow, that might be a little bit too much. Like maybe if you smoked for like 40 years and you killed all your taste buds, you might be like, oh, there you go. I'm nervous. I'm vulnerable. Did you hear St. Louis killed Jim Gaffigan? Well, no, he was already fat, but like he just, you know, he had one of those gooey cakes. What is it called?
Gooey butter.
Gooey butter cake. You know, it's weird. It's like, you ever taste something so good it almost makes you angry? You're like, come on, don't do that. Don't be like that. Bad, bad, bad. It's unbelievable. I'm not gonna eat it all. I'm not gonna eat it, obviously. Is this thing still on? I don't want people to see. Be sad if this thing was still on. People saw me. Can you get diabetes like mid-bite? I think that is cookie dough. I guess I'm gonna go out to dinner probably right now. I'm gonna go take a nice cardiac arrest. Thank you.
Hi. Yeah, I'm going to tell him my name. Yeah, I'm going to tell him. I'm not going to tell him to subscribe because you know what? That's not what it's about. Oh, there's no more time?